good? Are we good? Testing. 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 Should be live. Are we live? Are we live? I think we're live. I'm like 90% sure we're live. Let's see. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. I've got much better lighting in here now, you guys. Much better lighting. It lights up the whole screen, the whole cam, and it's much easier on the eyes, my eyes specifically. So yeah, much better. Let's let Discord know that we are live. We always got to let Discord know that we're live. Somebody was talking about setting up a bot that would automatically notify the Discord every time I go live, which would be cool. I need to look into that. We are live. Smiley face. Smiley face. It's been a few days. It's been a few days. Incredible timing, LOL, having a rough day. Well, welcome, Chase. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully this makes your day better. Jesse, sum me the way, my brother. Not sure what that means, but right back at ya. Uh, hello, Wonder Bro. What's up? Good job. Hello, Kevin. At Lucy wants to audio chat. Yeah, there was a handful of people in the Discord the other day using the audio chat rooms, which you don't really see a whole lot. But that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool that people are actually using that. Fourth. Show me the way, my brother. Okay. We're going to give it a few minutes for some people to get in here, and then we're going to get on with the point of the stream today. We're going to be talking about it all comes down to second fear. If you're familiar with Dr. Claire Weeks, or if you've been here on the channel for a while, you've probably heard me mention and bring up the term second fear quite often. And today we're going to talk about why that is so important. Why that is so important, and how my teachings and Dr. Claire Weeks and pretty much anyone who teaches or preaches acceptance, how it always comes back to second fear in the end. So this stream is all going to be about summarizing, okay, and simplifying recovery. How do I join the Discord? Let me post the link for you. Let me grab that before we get started. Grab that before we get started. There you go. Link to the Discord right there. Should be able to click on it. Should be able to click on it. Maybe, hopefully. Alright, let's get a nice little fade out on that music there. Let's get that music off. Don't need that for what we're going to be talking about. Alright, so the point of the stream, it all comes down to second fear. So let's jump right into it. Basically, this is going to be a summary, okay, of everything that we already know. And we're going to just take everything and boil it down nice and neat. Nice and neat. Alright? So, second fear, it all comes down to second fear. For those of you who don't know, what is second fear? Second fear is what we add to first fear. Well, what is first fear? First fear is the nerves already in a tired state, bringing you symptoms, okay? Uncomfortable, anxious symptoms, whatever those symptoms may be. You all have your different symptom sets. You probably know what those are by now. First fear, okay, is the nerves popping off right there. It's the fear that hits you out of nowhere. It's the symptoms that seem to come out of nowhere, okay? So that's your first fear. That's going to be your first fear, and there's not much we can do about first fear. Eliminating first fear is something that comes as an end result of healing, okay? Second fear is what we do have control over. Second fear is what we do have control over and is what is most important. So second fear is what we add to the first fear. Second fear is what keeps first fear alive. Second fear is what keeps the nerves tired. Now, to be more specific on what second fear is, okay? Second fear can be a number of things. It could be oh my God, I can't believe this is happening, that you tell yourself every time you experience first fear. Second fear could be that anxious ritual you always do anytime you experience first fear. Second fear could be any coping method that you use to try to avoid the anxiety, that you try to use in order to eliminate the anxiety and run away from it and fight with it. Second fear is that state. It is that state of being afraid of first fear. That is second fear, and second fear keeps first fear alive. Second fear keeps the nerves tired because you're constantly bombarding the nerves with fuel on top of fuel on top of fuel. Anxiety and panic need added fear to stay alive. Of course, they strike with that first fear, but they need added fear, okay, aka second fear. You're going to hear that a lot in this stream, in order to continue, in order to grow. Okay, so second fear, very plain and simple, is the resistance, okay, that you put out towards that first fear. Second fear is that scary negative perspective that you hold towards that first fear. So, whether we call it the two main keys, which is to accept the feelings so that you lose the fear of fear, to not fight with the thoughts, or whether we call it floating, as Dr. Claire Weeks called it, or acceptance, whatever title label you want to put on it, no matter what we call it, it all comes down to second fear in the end. All right. Um, Very quickly, briefly, we'll touch on thoughts. We don't touch our thoughts because there's no point. That's not the problem. The problem is the tired nerves. If the nerves weren't tired, the thoughts wouldn't matter to you anyway. So we don't even bother fighting with the thoughts. That's a pointless battle. So in the end, it all comes down to second fear. Okay, don't worry about the thoughts. Don't bother fighting with the thoughts. Understand this and understand this completely. It comes down to second fear. Second fear is the fuel that first fear needs to stay alive. Second fear is the fuel that the nerves need in order to continue to stay tired. It comes down to second fear. Whether you call it the two main keys or whether you call it floating, whatever you call it, okay, it comes down to second fear. So the best way to lose second fear, to drop second fears, to start to change your relationship towards the anxiety symptoms that you fear so much, that you hate so much. Okay, and yes, your thoughts are considered second fear if they are negative or scary in nature. I'm not talking about the intrusive thoughts you have no control over. I'm talking about you consciously making the choice to sit there and think to yourself, this is horrible, I don't want to feel this way, this is awful, something bad's going to happen to me. All those conscious choice making thoughts that you choose to think, that you choose to put those titles, those negative titles on first fear, that is all labeled as second fear. So, in order to drop second fear, it really comes down to changing our relationship towards the anxiety symptoms, towards that first fear. We have to do that. We absolutely must do that if we want to drop second fear. And if we want to heal, we have to get rid of second fear. And it does take time because essentially you are changing your relationship towards anxiety symptoms. And that's probably not something that's going to happen overnight. In fact, I don't think it's ever happened overnight for anybody. Basically, you are leaving behind a habit of second fear and you are picking up a new relationship towards your anxiety. You're changing your perspectives. You're allowing yourself to feel so that you can see that there was nothing to be afraid of all along. You're allowing yourself to feel without all of those negative second fear thoughts. You're allowing yourself to experience anxiety without adding second fear in general. And this is what needs to be done in order to heal the nerves. Because as long as we are striking the nerves over and over and over again with second fear, they never get a chance to take a breather. And if they never get a chance to take a breather, they never fully heal. So, second fear, really in a nutshell, is a perspective. It is a state of mind. And if you want to change a belief or a state of mind, whatever you want to call it, it just takes persistence to continue practicing acceptance every single day while just changing your relationship towards the anxiety symptoms. So, for example, there's the first fear. Instead of getting up and pacing around the house and thinking, oh my God, this is so horrible, like I normally would, I'm going to put that effort into dropping that second fear and say to myself something like, okay, I'm just going to stay where I am. I'm just going to stay as calm as I can, and I'm going to allow those feelings to be there. They're not as bad as my mind makes them out to be. You see where I'm going with this. Second fear is a state of mind, and it all comes down to second fear. So we drop the second fear by changing our relationship towards anxiety through acceptance, and we begin to heal. If you overcomplicate it, you're just going to go backwards, okay? If you overcomplicate it, you're just going to go backwards. Overcomplication just leads to confusion, and there is no room for confusion here. If you confuse yourself during this time, especially if your nerves are sensitized, you're just going to fall into a rabbit hole of obsession, which is going to get you nowhere. and that's why I like to try to keep my videos and streams as simple as possible. Confusion to a sensitized person is absolutely toxic to your healing. Don't overcomplicate it. If you need to a refresher, if you need a refresher, okay, if you ever start to doubt yourself and what you're doing, or if you're going down the correct path, just watch the first 10 minutes of this video again, or the first 5 minutes. I don't know how long that took me, but just watch it again. Okay, there's no need to stay on Google and stay on the forums. I'm telling you, this is just a little side note here. We're getting off track, but overcomplication is completely toxic. And you're just going to go further and further back the more you try to obsess about this. Instead of just taking everything that I said just now and using it and putting it, into action. So don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. On a side note, don't overcomplicate it. All right, you guys. So that was the point of today's stream. Second fear. It all comes down to second fear. Um, I know there's a lot of titles out there. The two main keys, what I refer to on my channel, floating, acceptance. There's a lot of acceptance-based theories out there. I guess theories isn't really the right word. There's a lot of acceptance-based programs. I say that very loosely. Programs out there, and they all use different terms, which can be confusing. And that's exactly why I wanted to make this video, so that we could sum it all up and summarize it very nice and neat. I'm a little OCD when it comes to my teachings. I like to keep them very, very nice and neat. So I hope you enjoyed that. All right, and remember, side note, don't overcomplicate it. Please, do yourself a favor and do not overcomplicate it. Watch this video, put it into effect, and live by it every single day, and you will recover. All right, you guys. So what is chat up to? Let's hang out with chat for a bit. What is chat up to? Oh, my ear's itchy. Sorry about that. Derek, hello. Yes, exactly, chat. Chat is on board with acceptance. Chat is on board with acceptance. For those of you who are a little late, feel free to rewind the stream or just wait until it gets uploaded, and you can catch it there. Let's post the link to the Discord one more time. There you go. If you're not in the Discord, you should be. It's really, really cool, and we've been working heavily on it, so check that out. Right there is the link. What have you guys been up to, chat? 4th of July? What'd you guys do for the 4th of July? Drop your stories. Drop your stories. What'd you do for the 4th of July? We let off some fireworks, hung out with a few friends. It was actually pretty fun. Nothing special, but it was pretty fun. Handful of people in here, but everybody's being shy today. Wake up, chat. Wake up. Wake up, chat. Great community. Yeah, absolutely. The Discord is full of awesome, amazing people. Awesome, amazing people that are so supportive. It's really great to see. Come on, chat. Wake up. Wake up. What is up, Hank? How you doing? How you doing, Hank? It's really nice, you guys. It's really nice to be streaming under these like soft neon lights. We talked about how we were going to get some of those. We finally did. Took me a few days to get them all hung up just right. Um, oh, but it's so nice on the eyes to be able to stream under nice soft lights instead of that bright LED light. Oh, that was a killer. I showed my son fireworks for the first time, his second fourth. That is awesome. Well, I did fireworks, but it was windy and my dogs tried to fight the fire. I had to save them. No dogs were harmed in the telling of the story. I'm glad your dogs weren't harmed. Have you ever thought about making some Vacate Fear merch, like some hoodies slash t-shirts? I know I'd for sure rock them, get your channel out there some more too. I have considered merch. I do need to get the copyright for the name Vacate Fear and or Wonder Bro before I can start selling merch with either of those names or titles. So I need to get that done before we can go that direction. But I'd love to. I'd love to do that eventually. Vacate is a lifesaver. Happy to help, Hank. Happy to help. Hello, Barb. How you doing? Yes, it has been a long time. Did you have a good 4th of July, I hope? Good 4th of July, everybody.
Donation.
Wayne! Wayne, what is up, bro? That is one way to introduce yourself to the stream. How you doing, Wayne? Thank you for that $10 donation. Your name will be re-entered into the tip ticker, and that puts you as the stream MVP, if I can find that. If I can find that in here, it's in here somewhere. Thank you so much for that, Wayne. I really appreciate that. Let's all show Wayne some love in the chat. Show Wayne some love. How have you been, buddy? Where is that? There it is. It's at the top. It's at the top. Hope I spelled that right. Hope I spelled that right. Wayne rocks. Wayne does rock, man. Wayne has been a supporter since day one. Oh, we don't celebrate in my country, but I hope yours was good. Okay, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, mine was pretty fun. Nothing too special. Had a few friends. Hung out with a few friends. Lit some fireworks. You know, the usual. The usual. It was a good time though. What's up, all? What's up, Wayne? Been doing good at the casino, I hope. Not going bankrupt over there. Let's see. We got some new people over in the Discord, so a few people clicked on that link at least. Welcome, welcome. What are we at? 302 people in the Discord. That's awesome. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. The Discord is an amazing place. Let's continue to grow that. Good evening. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. I got the actual chat. I don't know if you noticed. I got the actual chat to go into pixel font, so it matches everything else, and I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. My computer completely shit itself, and I lost all my files, which was a bummer. But it means I had to redo my entire setup, which turned out okay in the end because I really like it. Finally got my bank account back open, and they gave me money. That is awesome, bro. I'm glad. So you're still with the same bank? They reopened your account? I would be taking all my funds out of there and getting the hell out of there, bro, and going to a new bank like ASAP. They pull that shit once. Who's to say they won't pull it again? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but got a new monitor set up, which is a lot better than the old one. So we're making big changes and improvements over here with the streaming. Okay. Pixel life is coolest. I love pixel art. The setup looks sick. I love the pixel font and background. Right? It all goes together so nicely. I'm taking it all out. I already have a new bank. Yeah, okay. Great minds think alike. You're already on it. You're already on it. That would have been the first thing. First thing I did. Thanks for giving me my money back. Appreciate it, but I'm out. I'm out. How's everyone doing? What's up, Peter? Welcome. What is up? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you guys like the new setup. Streaming under these new LED lights, like these strip lights, is going to be much easier on my eyeballs instead of like the umbrella photography lights, which are just way too bright. So it's much better for everyone. It's much better. Shout out to Mental in the chat, by the way. Mental's still in the chat. For that awesome Vacate Fear gift, which reminds me, holy crap. Holy crap, hold up. Didn't they made us a new GIF, and I want to add it to the stream, but I need to re-download it. Let's see. Wait until you guys see this. Just hold on. Be patient. Wait until you see this new GIF that they hooked us up with. I don't know if you're male or female. That's why I'm calling you a they. Um, but wait until you see this new GIF that Mental hooked us up with. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Patience, patience. Media source. I'm glad I thought of this. Add right there, loop. Check it out. Check it out. Is that not sick? Will it fit over here with the vacate fear? Kind of make it clip a little bit. Make it look like it goes together. I don't want to cover up the two peeps right here on the balcony. I want to leave them in sight there. We'll just stick Nova right there beside the vacate fear. That is so awesome. Does that not look exactly like Nova? So the same person, Mental in the chat, they made that GIF and they made the vacate fear GIF, and that is just freaking awesome. I love it. Wait a minute, that's a problem. That's like covering up names and stuff. We can't have that. Hold on, hold on. Okay, we're gonna have to do some rearranging. I think she can fit right here. That'll be fine, and then we'll move this here. We don't want to cover anything up. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Everybody loves the GIF. It's so cool. It's so cool, right? It looks just like Nova. I love it. I love it. And it's pretty cool because newcomers won't know what that is. They'll just be like, "Oh, it's a GIF of a pixel dog." But my OGs on the channel who know what my dog look like, they'll be like, "Hey, that's Nova. I recognize that face. That's Nova."
Donation.
Will, Will, Will with the $30 dono. He says daily tip goal easy. Every time, man. Past two streams, Will just comes in and says, "You know what? Tip goal easy. Tip goal easy." Wayne, that makes you stream MVP and your name's back in the tip ticker. Really appreciate that. Can we show Will some love in the chat, please? Thank you so much, dude. You're so generous. You don't have to do that. You guys are awesome. You guys are freaking awesome. I appreciate that. I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Pizza time? You know what? It still might be early enough to order pizza. It's only 8:30. Is there time? Is there time? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Thank you so much, Will. I really appreciate that, bro. Stream MVP right here. I love the tip note. He says daily tip goal easy. Every time he just comes in, smashes tip goal. I appreciate that, bro. Seriously. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Took my title. Ouch. I love you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for that. It really helps me out. Wonder Bro, when did you know that you reached true acceptance on the intrusive thoughts? Um, I reached true acceptance on the intrusive thoughts when I came to the realization and conclusion that the thoughts aren't the problem, it's the tired nerves. If the nerves weren't tired, the thoughts wouldn't bother you, and you'd be able to shrug them off because they wouldn't be causing a reaction, right? That big of a reaction. So I was able to come to terms with the intrusive thoughts and truly accept them once I realized that. Once I realized that I just needed to focus on dropping second fear and that my nerves would heal and the thoughts wouldn't matter anymore as a result, that's when I kind of realized, okay, there's no point in fighting with the thoughts anyway because they're not the real problem. And that's what really helped me just get to that place where I was like, you know what, intrusive thoughts, I'm just going to accept you for what you are. You're not even the real deal anyway. You're not even the real problem here. So you're kind of irrelevant and just went with the flow from there. Will, you are great. I hope you're having a good day or night. Will is awesome. I love Will. Will and Wayne. I think it's fair to say that Will and Wayne both are probably my biggest supporters in the channel as far as donations go. Will and Wayne are probably my two top tippers. For sure, for sure. I appreciate that, you guys. Seriously, you will know when you get out of sensitized to the healing to the healed. Yeah, it's a gradual process, right? It's a gradual process. Sorry for the few days I took off from streaming. Every now and then I just need a few days at a time to collect myself, have a little me time, and then I get right back at it. I don't even consider this work, okay? I mean, it's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world to do to make videos and stream, despite how easy it may look. Okay, it takes a lot out of you, but I love doing it. It's extremely fun. But every now and then you got to have a little bit of me time, right? I mean, this is how I make a living. I gotta have a few days off. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. But it's good. It's good every now and then to take a step back, take a breather from whatever it is you do. Doesn't matter what it is. And just have a little bit of you time, a little bit of quiet time. But I appreciate you guys being so understanding of that. I appreciate it. I think the longest break I took once was like 2 weeks. And the whole time I was like, I'm going to come back and there's going to be nobody. Everybody's just going to leave my channel. I'm going to lose all my subscribers and I'm going to come back and there's going to be nobody there. And then I came back and everyone was like, "What's up?" That's when I started to realize there's nothing wrong with taking some you time. Yeah, don't focus on it. So thoughts can be there, but you don't have to give them your complete, attention or focus. Exactly. Wanting to start my own gaming channel soon. Any tips? Um, do streams and do videos, which I don't know if you plan on doing streams or videos or both. But whatever it is you do, do it like you've got a million subscribers, right? Like you might not have any viewers at the start, probably won't, maybe just a few views here and there. But you still need to like make videos with the same passion as you would if you had a million subscribers, and people will come. You got to stay with it though. You got to stay with it though, even though it's going to be a little disappointing to see the low numbers at first. That's where we all start. So there's nothing out of the usual there. That's just how it is. And you got to stick with it. Got to stick with it despite low numbers. Just keep making content. Might not feel like anybody's watching, but they'll come. They'll come. If you're passionate about what you do and you put your heart into it, they'll come. They'll come. Oh, definitely, Peter, for sure. You'll have to drop a link in the chat one day once you get that going. Wonder Bro, I love this community. I love this community too, man. This community is awesome. Is it normal when you're sensitized to easily slip into obsessive thinking about X? I think it's normal when you're sensitized to slip into obsessive thinking about any topic, regardless of the context. I think it's very, very easy when you're sensitized to fall into a rabbit hole of obsession, simply because when you're sensitized, those thoughts bring a huge reaction when they normally wouldn't, and that somehow makes them more important to you. You're being bluffed into thinking they're more important because of the bodily reaction. But you have to remember the bodily reaction is only there because you are sensitized. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Thoughts aren't the problem. It's the sensitized nerves that then bluff you into thinking with their overreaction that the thoughts are the problem. The thoughts aren't the problem. It's the sensitized nerves. 110%. I've been focusing heavily on doing streams and videos that are very simple in nature here recently. I want every video that I do and every stream that I do that's anxiety related from here on out. For the most part, they all have been, but I really, really, really want to focus heavily on doing streams and videos that are extremely simple to digest. That's always kind of been my thing here on the channel, but I feel like I'm focusing even more on that here recently. I really want, that to be my thing. Very simple videos and streams, easy to understand. Easy to understand. Simply because I know how it feels to be in a sensitized body and be very, very confused, and that's not a good feeling at all. It's not a good feeling at all. Thank you. Yes, it makes sense actually. Thanks. Yeah, that was a big conclusion and realization that I had to come to in my journey, was that the thoughts are irrelevant. They're just causing a reaction because of the state of the nerves. So you might as well just not even bother with them because they're not the real problem anyway. The nerves are. So just focus on healing the nerves through positive behaviors and changing your relationship towards anxiety so that you can drop second fear. Because as the title of this stream says, it all comes down to second fear. I love you guys. Even when I have my little few days here and there where I don't stream, I miss you guys the whole time. I really do. It makes my day to get on here and talk to you guys. I love you guys. A little bit of just a little bit of love. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. I'm gonna drop the link to the Discord one more time here. There you go. If you're not in the Discord, wonderful, awesome community over there. Everybody is so caring and so supportive over there. I highly recommend you join if you enjoy the whole chatting thing. If you're going to be on forums and chat rooms that are anxiety related, you might as well make it one that's rooted in acceptance, right? You might as well. We had a few new people just join, so we're up to like 303 users. We're actually growing that Discord quite rapidly over here. Quite rapidly. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I do want to keep this stream kind of short because it is a stream that has a point. It's not just one of my ramble, casual hangout streams. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. That way, for the people who missed it, they won't be overwhelmed when they see only 30 minutes instead of, compared to an hour or two. So we're going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. That way you can catch us next time. Get to know people in the chat, hang out, make friends. I love you guys. Leave a like. Go on a like spree. Do me a favor and just go through all my videos and just like them all. Like them all. Let's get to 10K subscribers. It's right around the corner. Whew, that was a mouthful. I love you guys. All right, I'm going to head on out. I got a bonfire to go to. It's a warm summer night here, and that's how we do it out in the sticks. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, thank you to all my viewers, all my subscribers, all my donators. Thank you all for everything that you do from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. And until next time, as always, do it with me. You know what's coming. I swear I've lost my touch on that. Right there.